Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Up to Level 6 Creative, or welcome here. We appreciate you subscribing, all the people that subscribed on our first video. This is our second video, and it is once again an IOttie product. And I promise I don't work for IOttie, but and I've got a lot of other videos coming at you, but this one is something that I needed and I knew I would like, and so I figured I would end up doing a review for. And also, putting this together is easy. There's a couple little tricks that maybe if I showed you, you won't have the couple minute problems here and a couple minute problems there. It really is simple though. Sometimes I'm a little overly complex when something's simple. So this is the Easy Smart Tab 2. I'm going to show you how to assemble it, and I'm going to show you how good it is because it is really fantastic. It's just as good as their other mounts. Almost as good as their Easy Flex 2, Easy Smart Touch 2, rather, that is, and 3, which I actually use now, rather the Easy Smart Touch 3. This is the Easy Smart Tab 2, which is for tabs, and it starts right about at the iPad Mini. I have an iPad 6 Plus, which it wouldn't work with, but I have another one for that from them. But it will work with this one, and it will work with anyone that's not the Pro. So anyway, let's cut right to it and put the thing together. First of all of the IOttie products lately come with this ruler, which is just fantastic because you can see whether or not your product, like look, this right here, I could tell won't work with this item because it doesn't fall into the green spot. But this iPad Mini, however, fits right at about 4.7. So not only will that, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully my arm's not in the way. So 4.7, and that shows me not only that I will have 4 inches, 4.5 inches necessary in order, 4.7 inches necessary, but I'll have 0.2 inches available for things like cases and whatnot. Which makes things nice and easy. First comes with a manual that, you know, pretty much just shows you what to do, and really that's all you need with these products because they're that simple. So I'm going to pull it out. If it doesn't look exactly the same, it's because I've already messed with mine, and I wanted to make sure that there was no problems doing it before I went ahead and... So if I change something, please don't... I'll explain to you what this is in a minute. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put together the base. Now, the idea is to take the base, and we want to... let's see, we want to put it on here. We're going to match the gears. You see there's like gears on this, and there's gears on this. We're going to match it so that it faces this thing, but with this thing right here on the upper part. Does that make any sense? In other words, if this was facing this, but it was turned around and it was down, it would be wrong. This needs to be facing up. If you've done that, then you've done it right, and you can move to the next part, which is just aligning the gears, which will snap right into place, because they're gears. They'll do that, and then you take the side that does not have that, and you screw this bolt right in there, and then we're almost done already. It's that easy. Okay, so then what we want to do, now this is where it got a little tricky for me, is we need to take this. Now this is the back part, or the part that you're going to assemble the Easy One Touch part to. Now if you look, I don't know if you can see it there or not, but there are three, yeah you can, there's 3 little dots. They line up with the 3 marks on the back of this. Now you want, whoa, sorry about that. You want to put that on without this. Don't worry about this lock. This lock is going to be very important, but don't worry about it yet. All you're going to do is you're going to make sure that this with the screw is in there, right? And you are going to line them up. This was the only part that's, if you want to call it tricky, it's really not tricky. But if you want to call it tricky, go ahead. You want to put that there, do you see? And drop it down. Do you see how I'm saying? You do not want to push up. You want to drop it down. So there's 1, 2, 3 marks, and then there's this. Now, the problem that I was having was that I wanted to lift it up, and I wanted to use that locking mechanism to lock it right there, and it was making me insane. But the fact is that the way you lock it is you bring it down, and then you just do this right here. It's a little bit tricky, but I'm going to have to put it down, actually. But what you're doing, essentially, is you're taking these two things here, and you're going to push them into there. And then you don't have to worry about that ever moving again. Unless you try to, but you don't want to try to. See? Oops. See daisy. There. Now that's locked. See that won't move. Hottie is so good at doing things like that. So then you have this piece. Now this piece is what gives you your rotation. So you put that there. Do you see that? There's a screw. You put the screw into there. It's called male to female. And then you take this part. And you know why it's called male to female? You sickos. Okay, so then you... even to this day, I laugh when I hear male to female. And I'm 40 years old. Did I say 40? I meant 20. Okay, so now you have a item here that you can turn and then tighten to how you want it with using that mechanism right there. And it's locked in place right there with that lock. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how to do it sideways first. You also have telescopic by turning this. It's in different places. Essentially the same stuff as the mounts if you know them. But they're in different spots because of the sizes. So then you just, that's it. You can go out, you can go in, you can go out, you can go in, and then you can put it wherever. Let's say you wanted it just a little bit, you mark it right there. This is the sticky part. We'll go over that in a second. Actually, let's go over that now. I can show you the thing. The sticky part, I've already taken it off, which was really stupid. Now it's actually left some residue. Oh, that's just great. Well done, Adam. Okay, well, it looks like I'm going to have some cleaning to do because the sticky part clean it's so strong, the clicky part, the sticky part, that when I put this back on to make it look like I was doing an unboxing again, that was not a wise move apparently. Because I stuck it to that. That will not happen to you if you're not stupid. Besides, I'll be able to get it off with some Kleenex. Anyway, it'll probably still stick. Yeah. Not only stick, but sticks well. See that? And that's with it, not without it barely sticking how it should. Okay? So now, what we're going to do is we're going to set it so that it will, there's a button here. This is the one-touch functionality right there. See, I can bring it down by turning that one. Which I would think on the dashboards, the way I've been using it for the last couple of weeks, is I've been bringing it down and then making it low so that it's kind of like not high like you would on a mount, but rather almost starting at the, the top part of the, at the mount. But for purposes of showing you right now, I'm just going to bring that up here. I'm going to lock that in place. I'm going to lock this in place. Now don't forget, I can turn this however I want by just unlocking and then locking. You can leave it a little loose so that you can also move it how you want. Now here's how you set it so that it's always one touch. You use this, which is not one touch. There's a button on the bottom here. And when you press that button, you can lower and raise this. So say I had an iPad Air, I might want to bring that all the way down there. And then I want to bring this all the way up here. That right here, this is as high as you can go. But that's the difference between the iPad minis, the iPad Airs, or whatever, or the iPad generation 2, whatever you want. They can all fit in there. You set it here one time, and then you press that, and it will mark it to your spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my iPad mini. Right now I'm placing it without a pad, without anything, and I'm going to bring it to there. Okay? Now, when I want to get my mini, I simply just lift that, take my Mini out, and when I want to, and this doesn't move anymore unless I press that button in the back. And once I'm done, I just put it there, push it down, done. And I can move it around. I can do whatever I want with it. That was just movement without even, I could do any kind of movement. I can move it this way if I want. I could flip it all the way around. I could do whatever I want, and it's going to be fine. Okay? Alright, so that's basically all she wrote. You see how it works. You understand? You see my code. Go ahead and find me. Good luck. And there you go. And that's it. I really don't know what else to say other than thank you for turning into... Oh no, we still got room to show you some more. Okay, actually the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go outside and we're going to take a look at my at this in the truck or the car, I'm not sure which, and that'll be that. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. Welcome back. Well, I guess that was just a second for you, but it was a couple minutes for me. Anyway, we are going to actually, it was a couple days for me. Well, we are going to test this product in the car, as one of my subscribers requested on my last review of the IOttie Easy Touch One Touch 3, which is actually being used to hold the iPhone 6 that is in my in my Easy One Touch recording this. I left the this thing, the thing I'm showing you, the Easy Tap, I left it on for several hours so you could see the ring that I'm talking about that it will leave. It always goes away. I never worry about it. The first time I saw it, I was bummed. I'm like, oh man, but it went away when I was gone. Then I noticed it went away every time, you know, literally 45 minutes or so. I brought this, it's the only thing I could find, and it literally washes away on my dashboard. I can't say anything for anyone else's dashboard because I've never used it in anyone else's dashboard. That's not true. I used it in my wife's, and hers is fine. She drives a Prius. Don't make fun of me. Okay, so she doesn't have any problems. I don't have any problems, but I have heard people, although, you know, people are reactionary. You know, if you saw that on a Porsche, even if it went away, your first thing might be to yell at everyone. I know I would if I had a you know, $140,000 machine and all of a sudden the leather had that on it. But as you see, it comes right off. I don't know if it does on everyone, but there you go. Okay. So, now, when I use this device, when I'm using an iPad, it's usually for my daughter, to be honest with you. I don't really need an iPad in my car, except to keep my daughter happy. And I usually put it low. It actually covers my actually inboard dash. So I'll flip it on. Hopefully that's good. It might shake a little because, unlike what I would normally do, I'm going to bring out the telescopic part of the arm. The reason I don't normally do that is because just physics. Whoops, sorry, I just hit that. I don't know if I bumped it out of place. So, you know, I bring it low. And that way, I don't have to worry about anyone seeing it. And she can see it real well because her seat is right there. Now, don't forget... Oh, God, I'm sorry, guys. I keep hitting that with my head. Remember, we set it earlier with this, so we know that this is now set to the level that's proper for the iPad, which you can plug in, which you can do whatever you want with. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to place it there. Now, remember, since we've already set it, all I have to do is press it, and bam. Now I've got... You know, sometimes it's easier just to slide it in and out, to be honest with you. I do that quite often. It's got pads right here, so you don't got to worry about that slam. It's not going to do any damage. I'm not using any mats or anything like that right now. I don't even know if you can see this. Go ahead. Okay, so now we have... sorry, that's me, my backup thing warning me about something. Now we are going to drive. And as you can see, we have, and you can do whatever you want. You could put on Frozen for your daughter. You can, I mean, look, even at that telescopic range, which is almost full, it barely shakes. I don't know what DJI, excuse me, TJI. I don't know what IOttie does, but they make the best products. This thing should be shaking all over the place. And granted, it's shaking a little bit right now, but that's because I have it way out. If I didn't have the telescopic part, you know, pulled out and had it pushed in, it wouldn't move, not even at all. And it's great for, you know, on your desk. If you have it on your desk, you can, you know, watch tutorial videos while you learn After Effects or Photoshop or Excel or how to, I don't know, stuff a bird. as a vegetarian, I don't think that's that's a great idea. But I don't know why I said that. But anyway, yeah, not good in front of the camera. Well, even behind the camera while I'm speaking. But there you go. You have it. I'm going the wrong way, so it's ignoring me. But you know, you can see the benefit of it, and I don't really know what else to show. You could raise it. Like I could bring it in. If I wanted to use this for myself, instead of, say, the Easy One Touch 3 with my iPhone 6, I could use that. To be honest with you, I don't know if it would, because I'm using the iPhone 6 right now, so I can't really show you this. But if I was to take this, pull this out, it's on there pretty good. Let me lift that up. You can actually rest this on here, I found, and it holds it perfectly. And you it you know, not perfectly. If you do a fast turn or something like that, it's going to, you know, with the iPhone 6, it doesn't even do that because I have a case on my iPhone 6 that's sort of like plasticky, not plasticky, but you know, it's that Tech 21 case, and it doesn't budge, it doesn't move. It's beautiful. And you know, I only use this when I know I'm gonna have my daughter in the car, frankly. But it's just fantastic. So there you have it. Pull that back up. Put this back in. See, I don't have to measure it again because I've already measured it once. So let's say I wanted to watch something. What do I watch? That's all the stuff my daughter watches. Insert joke here. And if I have my phone connected to my iPad,
Did you take it? Did you put it someplace?
I don't.
All right, what is this? It's what? Very funny. I get it. Come on, go back to your.
And there you go. We are watching. Come on. Look at it. Now with audio in stereo.
Look at your face. You only shaved the right side of your face.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A trip around the block. Oh, come on. What is going on with you?
What is this,
A trip around the block with the iPad mini. A little Seinfeld. And a little way to show you how you can use this without even the mini or the iPad Air. And it will fit the iPad Air. It'll fit every iPad. It'll fit every tablet. It'll fit every tablet, and it almost fits the smaller phablets. Is that what we're calling them? Phablets? I don't know. I call them large phones. But anyway, I want to thank you all for you know, your support and all the subscribers. I'm blown away, and the nice comments and suggestions and lack of trolls. Up to level 6 is happy, and we're gonna keep. We're gonna be doing a lot of drone stuff. I've got drones coming in right now, and we're gonna do a lot of drone tutorials, a lot of drone unboxing. I've got some drives that are coming in that we're gonna test. We're gonna test some speeds. I'm gonna tell you how to do a few things, and we're gonna go from there. But as for now, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Up to Level 6, and Stop telling me what to do. I rule this car. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu. I thank you. And I will see you on the next video, tutorial, or whatever it may be that we do.